Alright, so hello gamers and welcome to a very cool FPS game known as Flashpoint. Now I am actually technically a content creator for this game, however I only made one video a long time ago on it, but I wanted to talk about this game because it's very fun and it's only got about 20 people online right now, which is not very much. Now this is one of the big maps and I don't really recommend you play on the big maps too much. I do like the smaller maps more, however because of the size of the player base it's kind of hard to get some of the maps that you want. But currently, as you can see, this is essentially Battlefield and it has some really fun gameplay. It does have tanks, which I have not been a big fan of when I've played this a couple of times, but it has massive maps. It should technically have a lot of people in a game, but because it's such a dead game right now, it's kind of hard to get a full lobby, if not just impossible, because, you know, there's less than one full lobby in the entire game, which is kind of annoying, you know? It has some pretty fun gameplay, and it does have quite a few guns, quite a few features, two different vehicles, which are just a Humvee, and the other one being a tank. Tank is kind of annoying to fight against, I'm not gonna lie, and some very large maps, which is cool in a way. Oh wow, you do walk really fast with a knife, but I think the problem is there's just quite a few issues with the game, and I'll talk about those as we go through the video. But I do recommend you check out this game at least a little bit because I do find it pretty good. Now, because it wasn't as big as I think the developers initially expected it to be, it actually isn't really getting any updates. However, you might actually be able to save this game because I think if this game got a little bit more support, maybe people would come back to it. And I do really like the game, and it does have some issues, a lot of which have been resolved, but some of them have not. Possibly they could end up getting resolved if the game just had more players, which is kind of stupid. It's kind of a bad design strategy to expect the game to be popular and then to not make it better when people don't play it because it's not as good as it's intended to be. Listen, I don't develop the game. I'm not making any money from making a video on this game, but I do really like the game. And I think maybe the biggest problem with it is that just slower paced gameplay isn't going to be super fun for a lot of people. Honestly, because the lobby is so small, I might just reset my character. I really want to go to a small map because the small maps are way more fun to run anything that isn't like a sniper rifle or a DMR. So I'm going to talk about some of the issues with the game as well. So first off, the biggest issue overall would probably just be performance because the maps are so large and like the character models aren't just regular Roblox ones. The game doesn't run super great. Even for me, it doesn't run amazing. It runs pretty good. I can play it on max graphics and not have really any big frame rate issues. However, I don't think a lot of people have. I have a 3060 Ti, which is decently fast. Not a lot of people usually have a 3060 Ti, so they're gonna have a little bit more of a problem trying to play this game, which is a pretty big problem. The second issue that I do run into is just that I honestly don't like how the characters look. They remind me of a browser game that I played this one time, and that's because they're the exact same ones. These are essentially not royalty-free models, but it's a pack that you can buy that you can use for your games. That's essentially what they did, and it's just not super great looking models in my personal opinion. When you have humanoid models on Roblox, the overall sense of jank is a lot higher than, let's say, just Phantom Forces or things like that, you know? Like, you just have better hitboxes and just animations and everything when you just have a regular Roblox blocky character style. And if you want to go for the humanoid models, there are some really good ones. Also, this tank is just killing me. That's a big problem, is the tanks. And there's also no leaning, which I would really like in a Battlefield type game. And a lot of the features they planned on adding haven't been added, like more vehicles. They only added the tank, that's it. This guy's gonna snipe me, dude. I got the Mark 14, but I only got the 5-round mags because the default magazine has like 1 bullet of reserve ammo. I can't fight a tank, man. But now we have a smaller map known as Dune City. And the general sense of just free models is kind of just everywhere in this game. But overall, it doesn't look too bad, especially for a Roblox game. It is probably one of the better looking Roblox games that I've seen. I don't really prefer the art style. The visibility isn't really that great in my opinion, but you know, it looks pretty good. Yeah, we got the MPX now, which is more of the run and gun one. And as you can see, if you slide, you can actually kind of alt aim at the beginning, which is very cool. And the animations and overall like graphics of this game looks very good. But in my opinion, graphics are not as important as gameplay, and especially on Roblox where people don't really have the fastest computers, you really want to focus more on a game running and playing good versus looking good. Although a good looking game can always be pretty nice, especially on Roblox where most games, let's be real, they don't really look that great. They look more like, you know, 2006. Actually, I'm gonna be real, like Half-Life 2 probably looks better than every Roblox game ever, and that's a game from 2004 and probably runs better than most Roblox games. That's off on a tangent though. Overall, this game looks pretty good. It does also have grenades, but they don't really feel too great. great. They have fixed them a lot, and the movement in this game has gotten a lot better. The swap speed, the walk speed, I think even the reloads, all of that was really, really slow when it first came out, and they have improved that a lot because walking slow is not really that fun. And sadly, there's only one other player in the lobby, and he hasn't really spawned. No, he's died 4 times. But I really do prefer this close range map, and also this has some really fun gameplay in the close range map if you have a full lobby, because if you go into here, you can actually get all the way up here and get a really good vantage point. Also, you can jump to this roof over here. The recoil is pretty cool. It scales up essentially, so it starts pretty low and then starts getting pretty high later. So what you can do is you can actually just like kind of burst the gun like that and get extremely low recoil, or you can actually like keep pulling to the right, but as you can see, it gets more and more uncontrollable, which is just super cool. I do like how the recoil system works. I like most of the stuff about this game. It's just that it has a lot of problems. It needs some more content, and it's overall not got the best gameplay, especially when like nobody's here. See if the main menu button actually works. I do like how there's a server browser and everything now. There's only 5 people on the Oasis map. This is so trash. But yeah, this is the original map, which does look quite a bit different from before. I don't know how good the knife is. You stop sprinting, which is kind of annoying. I'm gonna go push these guys. I think they have a tank. Can you ping? No, you can't ping. Okay, listen. Add a pinging system. Fix a few bugs, although the game doesn't really feel super buggy anymore. It actually feels pretty good. This guy's sniping and he's missing every shot, so I'm gonna push him. Got him. That's one. Okay, nice. The tank. Honestly, just maybe remove the tank fully. It takes forever to deploy now. It's super weird. Okay, don't get out of the tank, I guess. The tanks were unnecessary. I mean, let's be real. Tanks are not fun to fight against in any game, and for most people, they're not even fun to play with. It's just free kills. It can be kind of entertaining for a little bit, and then you're like, okay, but I actually want to play the video game as well. But yeah, this can have up to 64 players, which is extremely fun to play against, but since there's only about 5 people in the game, it's not really as entertaining. When the game first came out, it was very fun to play against all the players. However, I think the game is in a better spot than it was when it came out. Ooh. Also, there's like bullet bounce off of certain surfaces, which is kind of cool. Got him. As you can see, there's like no cover at all, which is fine for a desert map, but even the snow map doesn't have that either. It takes forever to capture as well. I mean, it's a really good looking game and everything, but man, there's some problems. But I do hope my video will cause a little bit of people to go check it out, and maybe they can update the game again. Just like remove the tank. I mean, I usually play on the CQC map, but I really can't because nobody playing on the CQC map. All right, we're gonna take A now. They did fix the aiming and everything. Like the scopes used to look trash, but now they actually work really well. The leveling for guns takes forever though, especially with nobody in the game. Before, yeah, pretty easy. Go in the CQC map and just kill everybody. But yeah, the leveling does not work for this kind of thing. Also, I think we win. Once we have all of the locations, I think we just win. Oh, whoa. I'm just gonna avoid it. Oh no, they contested it. Did they contest with the tank? You should not be able to contest with a freaking tank, dude. What? Oh, nice. They just get to sit on here with the tank and just contest the location. Also, I think, yeah, I have smoke grenades. This is awesome. Okay, there are some infantry over there. Got him. This guy just gotta protect B while I protect A. Oh shoot, this guy's lighting me up. Got it. Did they alert the tank though? Okay, we got a tank. Okay, we're good. I also forgot, if you're playing as the sniper guy, you can actually put down a spawn beacon, which is kind of broken because I can just put it there, and if nobody shoots it out, which maybe they just, no, they didn't. If nobody destroys it, I can just spawn here, even if it's taken by a different team, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool feature. I do like being able to choose where you spawn. I feel like that's something PF really lacks. That is a cool thing in Battlefield. Ooh. Okay, we gotta go kill this guy. No, they're taking it back. No teammate. Got him. Don't worry, teammate. Oh, he's dead. Still contested by the freaking tank. I don't know how much damage this guy can take. If I just pester him a little bit. Oh, okay. I guess I could switch to the assault guy and actually use the grenade launcher, but like forcing you to use one specific character just so you can take on a tank. But we did get engineer out, which means we have the nade launcher, and you're dead. Okay. You can take 1 RPG shot. Fair enough. Can you take 2? Okay, you can take 2. Yeah, that's fine. But 3, like, you can't take 3, right? Okay, yeah. We have the MPX. That's going to be pretty good for close range. We got our Glock. I think we actually have a pretty good chance of winning here. Okay, nice. Please let me respawn in time. Please don't let them take it back. Dude, I just want to win the video game. Okay, that's one. I'm going to peek it again? Well, I am. Okay, Yep, he did. No, they took it back. Ah, listen, bro, remove the tank. That's probably what killed the game. At least we got my team here, and okay, that's 2 out of 3, I believe. Oh, there's a guy there. Okay, what? Yeah, it's dead, right? The tank is dead. No, okay, now it is. That was an enemy. Okay. All right, we're down to 1 RPG, but I think this guy does throw non-smoke grenades, which also do work on tanks. The problem with the sniper guy is that he only has a sniper, which has pretty bad firepower against a vehicle, I'm guessing. Plus, there's the fact that it doesn't show hit markers, so I don't even know if it does damage against vehicles. What is going on right now? This lobby has like less players than before, but it still feels pretty contested. Oh no, please, dude. Come on, bro. Okay, that's another guy. We're getting pretty close. I think they destroyed my spawn beacon, but I got a teammate over there. That's good. That's what I'm saying about this game's gameplay. Like, it has some pretty intense stuff when you're about to win, but I think we win by default if the timer ends. Got him. We got some RPG rounds left, but with how slow it is, I really need to have no infantry sitting around if I'm going to use this RPG, so... Okay, got it. Stupid freaking tank users. I don't even want to use the tank. That's the problem. They're doing a strategy that I despise so much, I'm not going to use against them. So I have no counter. Like, the only counter to the tank is essentially just hit them 4 times with an RPG or something. That's one. Oh. That's 2. Frick, I forgot they can spawn on us right now. I feel like they're going to start spawning again. Yep, there's a 3rd guy. No, he's 1 HP, dude. Kill him. He has 5 health. I got a 95 assist. That's fine. They're about to not be able to spawn. Yes, they can no longer spawn. This guy's 1 HP. Got him. I'm popping. Look at my movement. It's on point, dude. My movement is so good. And we have a tank. Okay, we win. We 100% win, right? You probably have to walk over, right? Yep, they gotta walk over. Yeah, let's go, dude. Okay, we did win the match. We were so close for like 5 minutes straight. But there you have it, gamers. That is this game known as Flashpoint, which is a very fun game. I recommend you check it out. I have a lot of fun playing this game. It's basically free Battlefield, which is really, really fun. I do like Battlefield gameplay. It is a bit slower, but it just feels so nice to get some good plays. And it really trains your brain to actually play an FPS game in a more clever way, because most FPS games, you kind of just run and gun. In this game, not so much, which is pretty fun. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and sub, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.